Okay, what's going on, everybody? Wrightway J speaks, getting right into it. Charleston White. Now, I saw this video with him and DJ Vlad and how he was speaking about how gangs should be eliminated. And to a degree, I get it. However, I feel as though maybe we should take a different look at it. All right, now I know with gangs, like culturally, what they have brought, with the violence and drugs and everything like that, but we'd really have to go into how the government actually put those drugs and guns into the community in order to cause further corruption and destruction. But that's a whole nother story. But it kind of relates to what's going on here. But either way, going back to what Charleston was saying about gangs should be eliminated, I feel as though if we actually sit back and think about it, we could actually use gangs to our advantage because, you know, these are just individuals just looking for guidance and direction, and they found it whatever way they could found it. If that same type of energy could be harnessed into something positive, for example, with Killer Mike, with Killer Mike in the Trigger Warning series, where you did about Cripicola, that was genius, absolute genius. He took the idea of Crips and said, let's incorporate this into a soda. Let's incorporate this into a brand that we can actually sell to the public, which was no different than what, you had like the Hells Angels. And this is a notorious biker gang, majority white. Just throwing that part out there. And they have apparel that you can buy online, Walmart. I mean, you can find this stuff. But this is a game. So when you look at just how creative gangs are, from the music, the dance, minus the violence, it's actually really cool. Minus the violence. Now, the violence is due to what? Despair. Despair, how? Lack of economic opportunities. If there are no economic opportunities in the environment that they're in, and they still have needs that must be met, then anybody in that situation will do whatever is necessary in order to survive. That kind of goes into Maslow's hierarchy, if you ever get a chance to look that up, which in short basically says when you can basically control the basic needs of man, which is food, water, shelter. If you can provide that, you can get anybody to do whatever you want them to do. So if you want them to be destructive, if you want them to cause chaos, take away their resources, put them in a small, uncomfortable, harsh environment, and watch them tear each other apart. Which also, quick note, knowing where ghettos came from, uh huh, knowing where ghettos came from, which was an experiment used on Jewish people, and then Jewish people actually came into Hollywood. All right, they created Hollywood, and then they basically took the term ghetto, put it in movies, and associated with black people. Now black people are considered ghetto, and now black people are considered ghetto. But I don't want to go too far into that. I want to bring it right back with Mr. White. I don't want to go too far off. So with Charleston White, honestly, I feel as though he makes a point about gangs should be eliminated, but I'm not going to say they should be eliminated. I'm going to say they should be reformed, and there should be an economic empowerment. There should be an economic what's the word I'm looking for? An economic revolution. Let's just say it like that. For that needs to take place in our Negro, our community, where we can provide those economic changes where they no longer have to go out and do the things that they're doing in the streets. We have an economy that we can use, Mr. White. So I agree with you to a degree that gangs should be eliminated, but again, let's not completely rule that out. Let's just see if we can reform it. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there. This is Wrightway Jay. Wrightway Jay Speaks. Urging everybody to like, comment, subscribe, share. Appreciate everybody for listening. Stay tuned in. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Stay safe.